Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I started the stream, and then I realized that I still had it set up for Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, and so my hotkey for the splash screen wasn't working. And for some reason, it doesn't even want to show the screen. Like, where's the game? I don't understand. What's going on? Let me try and fix this. Hang on. Okay. Let's hope that you guys can see it now. Yeah, that's so bizarre. I just can't anymore. Just I'm not gonna restart it again. That's really annoying. Alright. Let's do some Master Ninja on this, just for some fun. Probably gonna get my ass kicked, but whatever. Once I get into some gameplay, let me know if it's too dark. I installed Reshade so that I could make some minor adjustments, and if it ends up being too dark, I'll just turn it off. Will you turn? JB says, just beat Sigma 2 on normal difficulty and I don't even want to try Master Ninja. Yeah, Sigma 2's not fun. Like, the way that the enemies damage you in Sigma 2 is just broken. Who we got in here? We got Blazing Fatal, Interdimensional Lizard. We got Bendito in there. Excuse me, Benito Federal. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Dragon's Wrath. We got Yakrib. When are you doing a face reveal? If you want to know what my face looks like, isn't there like a really old video on my channel? Or the old channel trailer? I don't know if that got taken down, because the... Probably did. It was a long time ago. But I have another channel called It's Another Watch. That's what I really sound like and what I look like. Prepare to be underwhelmed. Bluffle says, how many times total do you think you've played through the first 2 chapters over the years? I don't know. This game counts how many times you've done it. It's a shame I can't count them all, but... I don't know. Probably a few dozen for each. I've probably done chapter 1 over 100 times. Let's go down here where there's some more space, guys. We're getting stuck on walls here. We may die here. Got stuck on that wall for too long. How do you spell the channel name? It's just, It's Another Watch. All one word. Probably without an apostrophe, though. I actually can't remember if I put an apostrophe in there, but you should see it. It's got a lot of thumbnails of Seikos, because I do a lot of Seiko mods. Like, I'm gonna do another video on there in a few days if I can get it done, where I'm looking at some nice stainless steel with sapphire glass case mods for digital Casios from like the 1980s and 1990s that really like upgrades them. Really nice. Like, they're beautiful. So I'm looking forward to getting that video done. Watch out. Come here! Yeah, man. When you go back to this, you realize how frickin' screwed up the targeting in Ninja Gaiden 4 is. Oh man, you're controlling the space around you. You're not just focusing one enemy. This is why I just don't think the core of Ninja Gaiden is buried underneath in Ninja Gaiden 4. It is a different thing wearing a Ninja Gaiden costume. This just... oh, man. Come here. He's done. He's done. Please. There he goes. Throw this... guillotine, throw the guy. There you go. Yakrip says, your watches are so nice, man. Might have to buy some off you if they're for sale. I haven't sold any of mine yet. Like, usually I just make one or two of them, you know, for my own collection, rather than buying tons of parts and then making them to sell. Because it's just a hobby, so I'm not, you know, I make mistakes sometimes. And I wouldn't be happy selling those mistakes, you know, even if it's minor. Ah, stupid camera. See, the other day I was playing this on the Sigma II Black Master Collection mod. And so, Fiend Busa did a little bit more with the changing the spawns on that one. And so you get the wolves here, you know, the stupid wolves, and... I forgot that they weren't here in this. So that's nice. I wouldn't mind having a few of them, but, you know, gosh, this was crazy on Ninja Gaiden 2, and, you know, also in the Sigma II Black mod, because he was really going for accuracy there. JB says, how do you find 2 Black is compared to Sigma 2? This, like, vanilla Sigma 2 versus Ninja Gaiden 2 Black without mods, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is much better. Like, they didn't do nearly as much as Fiend Busa did with his mod in the Sigma 2 Black mod, but it improves it quite a bit. Just the way it feels, some of the D-lim, like, it's not perfect and it still feels very Sigma 2, but it's better than Sigma 2. So if you have the hardware to play this game, and you have a choice between Master Collection Sigma 2, no mods, and Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. It's better than vanilla Sigma 2. Hands down. Oh, man. And it looks nice. Yakrib says, is this a mod? Yes, I'm running a bunch of mods. Like the Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit you see here is a mod. The health bar is a mod. Some of the sound effects for his jump here, that's the sound effect from Ninja Gaiden 3 that I modded in. His voice, that's the Ninja Gaiden 1 voice that I modded in. And I'm using Fiend Busa's mod, Ninja Gaiden 2 Black White mod, which is basically the Sigma 2 Black mod, but for this game. But it doesn't quite have all the features. Like, the spawns are a little... They're not as in-depth as they were. He didn't change as many. And the custom movesets that were in the I&I for the Sigma 2 version is not in this. Like, it's in the I&I, but it's not implemented, so it doesn't work. No, I wanted to guillotine, throw him in the water. Please! They can't swim. Why don't you come up here, sir? The only thing I really don't like about this is, look at how crappy these rocks look. I don't know if it shows up on stream. The textures The virtual textures in this game are so screwed up. I tried deleting the INIs, the config files. I can't get these virtual textures to not load the crappiest low-resolution rocks I've ever seen. They look so bad, and I can't fix it. You have to put the camera right up next to them, and they still... I just don't understand. Like, these textures look okay on these walls, but these rocks look... Has anybody else got that? Like, they look so bad. Like, right there. You have to put the camera right next to them to make them not look like trash, and I don't know how to fix it. Because I feel like they would just look better if I could just make them all be the highest resolution all the time. I got 32 gigs of VRAM. I think it can handle it. D-Death the Kid says, now after finally having every Master Ninja / Ultimate Ninja, I must say Ninja Gaiden 4 was the worst one. Like, I actually had no fun. You mean like, on Master Ninjas, it's bad. It was like the rant, like you're just, it feels like the hit reg is off too. Like, when they swing at you, it hits you before the animation of it hits you. So they kind of run at you and they start doing it, and then you just die, and you're wondering what killed you. It's kind of messed up. I was having a real time with it the other day when I was streaming it. And I figured this time, you know, I was thinking about streaming some more Ninja Gaiden 4, because I still want to stream some more of it. But, you know, I thought, you know, for this time, I'm just going to play some of this. Oh my gosh, these archers. Come here! Stay over there for a second while I just finish this guy. There you go. Wow, these guys are pissing me off. Yeah, wow, these guys are nuts, aren't they? They're so accurate. I'm being lazy, though. I'm not, you know, I should be jumping in and doing certain moves, and I'm kind of, like, deliberately not blocking, trying to hit them with shurikens. I'm trying to, you know, kind of lazy play it, and I shouldn't do that, really, in this section here. Because this section, it's a pretty tough fight. You really gotta be about your wits. Oh my goodness, this camera. Yeah, well, I gotta get some practice in here. I'm getting lazy. That's the archers, right? Are they still down there? Yeah, they are. Look at those guys. They need it. Where's the windmill shuriken when you need it, huh? That's another thing that's not in the white mod for this game. He did have it in an earlier version, but it was bugged out, and it like every time you equipped it, it had a giant shuriken underneath your feet. So I think he took it out because of that. Where you going, Ryu? Mika says, I got all the achievements on Ninja Gaiden 4 and deleted it off my Xbox. Oh, that game, you know, if it, like, I'm sure the casuals and the Platinum fans will enjoy it. The hardcore ones seem to hate it because of, you know, even if they like Platinum games for various reasons they outline in some of their videos. But it really does seem like Ninja Gaiden 4 needs the Razor's Edge treatment. Like, it needs a big revamp. Like, they need to make it more like this Ninja Gaiden. They need to fix the targeting, change the spatial interaction with enemies, so it's less laser-focused and more just general. When you swing your swords, multiple enemies get hit. And they need to fix the difficulty thing. Just, oh yeah, sure, they just hit you harder, and that's just bad. That's just so bad. Like, they can hit you a bunch of times in this on Master Ninja and you don't die, but they keep overwhelming you. And that's what makes it difficult. Let's have some fun with this. Ah, frick. How come you didn't hit him with that? No! You're getting stuck against the door. Getting stuck in these little rooms here. Come here! He's getting dropped! Oh man, it's slow and sluggish, but when you actually get some hits off, it's fun to watch. And yes, this is a mod. It makes the Enma's Fang look like the unlabored flawlessness. Let's see, what else do we have up here? Oh, this sucks. Let me fix this so that I can move my mouse up there to scroll up on the chat. It's borderless! What the heck? So why the heck doesn't it let me move the mouse up there? If you said anything specific to me, if you could just like repeat it and put at Dan Gapster Games, and then it'll show up with orange next to it, and then I know that I can read it out because it's addressed to me rather than just people talking amongst themselves. With Ninja Gaiden 4, my mouse is not doesn't seem to be captured by the game, so I can move it up there and scroll up the chat, but I can't do that in this, which is annoying. Let's not do this fight with that sword because I will die. No, I saw him getting ready for that. No, you don't. Come here. Yeah, so please let me know, by the way, does the game look alright in terms of brightness, or does it look too dark? Because I have reshade on to sort of tweak it a little bit. Don't let him do that. Whoa. Nice face. This guy needs to go away, like, now. No! That's what this guy thought, and he succeeded. D-Death the Kid says, who would have known that they implemented the one thing we hated in Ninja Gaiden 3, whole gameplay mechanic in Ninja Gaiden 4? I guess nobody learned their lesson. I'm trying to think of, what specifically do you mean about Ninja Gaiden 3 that they put in 4 that was bad? Like, even if I said something like 5 minutes ago, it's already gone out of my brain. I need I need a refresher. Buffalb says, what are your overall thoughts on Ninja Gaiden 4 now that it's been out for a while? Do you despise it as much as Farnham, or do you think that there are some good things about it? I don't despise it as much as him. I was saying this in one of my videos the other day. You know, people will... There are definitely going to be some people out there that just brush off his criticisms as, you know, he's a hater, and yet he's got a lot of valid criticisms. It does not feel like Ninja Gaiden. Out of all the other Platinum games I've played, I enjoy it the most because it borrows from Ninja Gaiden, and Ryu's moveset is kind of there, even if it's missing things that I use a lot, and it annoys me when they're not there. But I found myself asking, should I hate this game more? Because if it is going to be Ninja Gaiden moving forward, a Platinum Games thing, then Ninja Gaiden 4 will be the final nail in the coffin that killed early 2000s 3D Ninja Gaiden. And that's sad. So I hope that Ninja Gaiden 4 is not the standard going forward, because I don't want it to be like that. I want the best of the first 3, but there are some things in Ninja Gaiden 4 that I do like. I do like the speed. I really do enjoy the speed. I just want to take Razor's Edge and Ninja Gaiden 2 and put them together. Because I love the freaking combos in Razor's Edge. There's something about all the extra moves, the mid-charge, the mid-combo UTs. Oh, there's a lot of good little nuggets in Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge that I want. I want them. I want to merge them with this. Fiend Booster says, hey, if you want to try the beta build of the latest build, I can send it to you. Is it the beta build for the Ninja Gaiden 2 Black White mod, or something else? Oh crap, I didn't save it after I killed all these guys, so we gotta do it again. Like, I don't want... If I could make Ninja Gaiden 4 myself, I wouldn't just make it a duplicate of Ninja Gaiden 2. I would take the things I like about 2, take the things I like about 1, and take the things I like in Razor's Edge, and put them together. And I wouldn't mind having a little bit... I wouldn't quite make it as fast as 4, but I would like a little bit more speed. I do like the speed. I do like the... some of the... I like the Flying Swallow has a lot more reach. That's quite fun. And I was thinking about Ryu's Gleam attacks in Ninja Gaiden 4. I'd love to have those be mid-combo UTs in the Razor's Edge moveset. Instead of him just doing his regular UT, if you do the UT in the middle of a combo, he'll do one of the Gleam combos. Oh, I want it! I want it so bad. And Fiend Booster says, yeah, the NG2B white. Yeah, I mean, I can... Do you want me to do it now? Like, what is? Can you tell me what the differences are? Like, what are the updates? Because then I know if it's worth stopping the stream, and then I can download it, install it, and then restart the stream with the new version. Because, like, if it has the move thing, you know, where you can add your custom move... Although I don't know if the freaking offsets are going to be different. So I can't take... Because the guy who posted on Nexus, he did the Ninja Gaiden 3 moves for some of the extra moves for, like, the Dragon Sword and the Dual Swords. And he put them in Sigma 2 Black mod. And I assume the offsets are not the same, so I can't just take that guy's values and stick them in the 2 white INI file. Oh, darn it. That's what I assume, anyway. If they are the same because it's Sigma 2 running under the hood, then that's good. It has NG2 camera UTs and NG2 spawns for Chapter 1 to 10, but no custom moves. All good. All right. I'll definitely grab it, though, and then next time I stream this, I'll run that version. Because I do like to, you know, see the different spawns and stuff. Because I play through, especially the chapters that I play through a lot. Like, I play through Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 so much that I notice immediately when something's missing. Like, oh, hey, the enemies are different. My biggest gripe with Ninja Gaiden 4, though, is the targeting. I hate it. It feels like the amount of times in Master Ninja, he just chooses to go for a different enemy. The soft targeting is so messed up. It's like not even close to what it should be. And I don't want to try and poorly explain it because the Electric Underground's review perfectly explains why. And it's, oh man. Thank you guys for telling me about that review, because it is a freaking chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. Like, it's so nice to just watch a review where not only does the guy tell you what's wrong with it, he gives you... This is the thing. In one of my streams the other day, I was talking about Ninja Gaiden 4, and the first thing I was talking about was the freaking triangle system. You know, what they took from Dead or Alive to make Ninja Gaiden control-like. And then as soon as I started watching his review, he started talking about, let me first tell you about Itagaki and his philosophy for core gameplay. And then he immediately talked about the triangle system, and I was like, the freaking triangle system, yes! He explained it. Whoa, we got some sneakies in here. Come here. And I missed doing the freaking Gleaming Blade. Like, I love jumping into packs of guys and doing this. And you can't do that in Ninja Gaiden 4. He just does the stupid... He does like a spin that goes forward at like one enemy. And I hate it. I just love how this game, Ninja Gaiden 2, is about space. It's not just about focusing one target, you know? You're not bouncing between targets like a pinball. You control the space around Ryu. So if they come at you and you do a spin, they're all getting hit. If you do a UT next to a tightly clustered pack of guys, every single one of them is going to die. Because they're too close to him. And that doesn't really happen in Ninja Gaiden 4. Like, maybe 2 enemies get hit by it. And it just feels so underwhelming. Actually, yeah, let's save it again. This fight down here is a bit of a kerfuffle. So let's save it before I jump in there. And I just don't understand what possessed them to have the red arm in the Ninja Gaiden 3 skin for Ninja Gaiden 4. Maybe it's a hint, you know? Somebody said to me in a comment on one of my other streams, they've been seeing some toys, like action figures of Ninja Gaiden coming out, and it's all Ninja Gaiden 3 stuff. And so they have a theory that it's because they're going to release Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge Black or something. And I kind of hope they do. Imagine if they fixed Razor's Edge. Because even Razor's Edge has its problems. Like, when I bounce between Razor's Edge and this, the flow... I just wish the flow was better, but I am appreciating Razor's Edge a lot more these days. One, because he just looks freaking great in that game. Like, when you look at the Ninja Gaiden 3 model, in its element, the game it was made for, it surprisingly holds up so well. He looks freaking amazing. But also, using Fiend Boost's mod, where I can bump up the damage to like 1.5, and then change how much they dodge to 70% less, I can just frickin' Azuna drop guys like I'm supposed to, and it feels great! It makes Razor's Edge feel, like, much better. And if you could just tweak it a little more, you know? Like, oh. I kind of wish that when all these games became old and obsolete, they would just freaking give us the tools, you know? So that we could just go in and be like, ooh, let's change all these damage values without having to hack the game. Because I guarantee you, and I'm not asking you to do it, I know it would be a massive amount of work, but what you did with Sigma 2, changing all the damage and D-limb values, I guarantee you if you could do that to Razor's Edge, you could bring it closer to what feels good about 2, and then Razor's Edge would be fine. And I think, well, I mean, the main reason I detest Razor's Edge so much is the story is ass. It's not just a bad story. It's cringe. It's just so dumb. The little girl, I can't. But I'm hoping that in the future, maybe, Ninja Gaiden, we will have the final version of Ninja Gaiden 4, maybe with some updates and tweaks, and then, well, who knows? You'll probably be modding Ninja Gaiden 4's damage system in like 5 years. Like, all right, I've played the game for 5 years. It's time to get in here and fix it. I can't see through the fire. We're about to die, so let's do the wind blades. No, we're dead. Yeah, he had me. Fiend Booster says they were lazy about Master Collection. All the code, or half of it, was in it. And it was like half-cut lichens. Yeah, oh man, the fact that it is like all the code is there, and they just didn't want to do it. That's so dumb. D-Death Kid says no Gleam or Blood Raven meter, but it would be included in the combo strings. Like, that's what I would like. I'd love to have some of those Gleam attacks mid-combo. Like, in Razor's Edge, like, there's a lot of combos where you can interrupt them by... You just stop and then just hold down the button and he starts charging. And oh, that's another massive thing that's wrong with Razor's Edge. There's no essence. I know, and then they hand you like a free UT when you get the Bloody Rage or whatever. Get rid of that and just give me essence back. Imagine you freaking take down a guy and then he like falls to his knees and falls down and then the essence come out while you're slashing at another guy and then you start charging mid-combo and he pulls in the essence and then does the freaking gleam thing. That's, oh. If only the guy, what's his name, like Tian Muxia or Tian Musha, I don't know how to say it. Apparently he might have done a mod where he actually put different animations in Sigma 2 and then he just upped and disappeared and they never released those tools. Like he released some of them, but then somebody said to me he did an animation mod, but he never released how to do it. Imagine if you could take the animations out of Ninja Gaiden 4 and put them in Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh, I swear, if only we had the tools, we could just... If they just gave us the tools, we could just take Ninja Gaiden Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3, and then just put them together, and then remove all the garbage. I want it. I still want it. Razor's Edge, I never hated it. I hated the original because they broke so much stuff. Like, I'll play Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla purely for Ultimate Ninja... those missions against the bosses. That's the only fun thing I had in that game. Because for some reason, the best time I've ever had fighting bosses in Ninja Gaiden, every Ninja Gaiden game, all of them, was Vanilla 3 Ultimate Ninja 1 through 5. I don't know what it is about the challenge of playing those. It was so much fun to try and beat those and get Ryu's armor. What do we got here? Fiend Booster says, I think the problem is Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge is so good, but why does Ninja Gaiden 4 have to be like Ninja Gaiden 2? I think it's better to fix the problems Ninja Gaiden 4 has. It would be nice. Like, the question is, how in-depth can you go to fix them, you know? How... It doesn't... I don't know... how much needs to be done in order to fix it, and if it even can be done, you know? I mean, I assume it can because it's a video game, right? Like, as long as you can code it, you can fix it. But I would need to... I just don't like how it feels. When enemies start to crowd you, I just don't feel like I have control over the space. Whereas in this, I have confidence that when Ryu does a swing or a spin, they're all going to get hit. And I'd need to play Ninja Gaiden 4 with better targeting and none of that frickin' magnetism. What do they call it? Stick to target? Yeah. I just don't... It just really... It makes the game feel bad. But, like, I hated that they broke the Flying Swallow in Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla. Like, they did they just... Oh, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla feels bizarrely unresponsive. Like, frickin' boot it up and try and open the quick menu to change weapons. It takes a second. It's so weird. No, these guys with their stupid fire. Gosh, the wind blades look so bad. There's just a bunch of frickin' shiny fairies. No, he freaking jumped in and got me. Ninja Gaiden 3 Vanilla looks way better. It really... You know, it was funny. I was playing it on the emulator the other day, and I had it jacked up to 4K, and I was looking at it thinking, is it just me, or does it look better? Like I felt like there was more detail or something. I honestly thought I was imagining it. Might have to revisit that and kind of compare it. I guess maybe they were trying to push it too hard, so they did some more optimizations and removed some detail and stuff. Is there anything specific that you can tell me that looks better, that might jog my memory? Like, oh yeah, that was what I was looking at, kind of thing. But they did a lot of streamlining to the movement and stuff in Razor's Edge. It feels a lot better to move around and do the combos. Like, it was so weird when you Azuna drop a guy and then he starts crawling around on the floor and then you do an like it felt so weird to just do the OT to everything. When I go back to it now, I do it as a meme. I would deliberately go up to the guys, throw a shuriken at them, dodge into them, steal on bone, and then OT, rinse and repeat. The only thing I was trying to do on Razor's Edge the other day was I was trying to find the string for the Ninja Gaiden 3 Flying Swallow where he does the throw on them instead of just going through them, where he actually just does the insta-kill. Because the one that you have on there where you hold down the block button and you do it, and then he does that, is the one from the Falcon Dive, and so it goes in slow motion. And I was trying to find the regular one, but you know, I don't think the values are going to be the same as Vanilla 3, so running it on the emulator and getting the string from there is probably pointless. But I was like changing the numbers kind of sequentially going up to see if he would do the faster one, and I just couldn't find it. Because I don't mind throwing it in there every once in a while just for fun. Like, it would be kind of cool if a de-limbed enemy, if you hold down the block button, he will do the insta-kill Flying Swallow as like an obliteration technique. That would be cool. Excuse me, is it obliteration? No. Yeah, obliteration. I was thinking of ultimate technique, yeah. Like doing an OT from a Flying Swallow to a wounded enemy would be cool. Like, I would actually like that. But to be able to choose, because sometimes you want to go straight through them to see if you get the insta-kill. But, oh man. And I like the steel on bone against, like, big metallic things. And, like, I think the steel on bone would work for large enemies. Just not the little one. Like, it gives you the impression that all these enemies are really resistant to Ryu's super dragon sword that's supposed to be this amazing blade that can cut through anything. And it's like, oh, we can just stop him cutting through us. Meanwhile, Ryu cuts these guys like butter. Like, I think there's a time and a place for the steel on bone, and I don't want to remove it completely, because it is a cool mechanic. They emphasized it so much. And I just think that there needs to be a little less emphasis on it, because it does kind of stop the flow of combat, and it wants to take over. Like, hey, these enemies kind of block all the time, but you want to clear the room? Don't bother controlling the space. Just steel on bone one of them, and then chain it and kill another 5. I don't want to clear the room with steel on bone. I have all these combos to fight them with. And it just seems kind of boring to emphasize it as much as they did, but your mod definitely helps fix that, you know, the increasing the damage and fixing the dodging and stuff feels a lot better. And so you don't feel like you have to spam steel on bone. You feel like you can actually use the tools that they gave you and the fantastic combos. In fact, the only thing well, I won't say the only thing, because it's probably not, but one of the things I don't like about Razor's Edge is, with the Dragon Sword, or the regular katana, if you hold down Y, and then let go before charging, he doesn't dash forward, like, oh, damn it, there's an essence there, so he's gonna... Yeah, that move right there, when he dashes through them like that, he doesn't do that in Razor's Edge. He does, like, this vertical swing, where he, like, swings it from behind him and down onto them. I'm dead again. Gosh, these guys are aggressive, man. He like does a vertical over-shoulder swing with the sword. He doesn't do the dash forward through them. He only does the dash forward when you single charge. But then he's not gonna do the frickin' decapitation thing like you did in Ninja Gaiden 1. He's gonna go into a combo. And I love it in this, where you can just dash through them and it has a chance to, you know, decapitate them. Just like... That is essentially, this move here is essentially the single-charged UT from Ninja Gaiden 1, and it's still here, and I love it. And it's like, the animation's there in Razor's Edge, but the function is different, and I miss the function. Don't let him hit you. Whoa. I'm also getting distracted talking here, which is why this fight's kicking my ass a little bit. Yeah, eat it! Come here. Come here! See, just because I pointed the frickin' stick at that mage there, he went for him. All you have to do is point the stick where you want him to go, and he goes there. So good. This guy's pissing me off. The reason that I like Ninja Gaiden 2 more than all the others is this flow. It just keeps flowing. It's so good. And I want Ninja Gaiden to like have a core identity that it never loses. I want the thing that feels good to remain. And when they change too much, it starts to slip away. And with Razor's Edge, it's kind of there, but it's buried under some of the changes they made. And then in Ninja Gaiden 4, I just don't feel like it's there at all, because the targeting is so, you know, focus heavy and stick to target. And I just love the way Ninja Gaiden 2 flows. But Ninja Gaiden 2 has its problems, and, you know, some of them, I would love to play a version of Ninja Gaiden 2 that just literally has the Ninja Gaiden 3 combo system. You just take those moves and just put them straight in Ninja Gaiden 2. I want to know how those moves feel. But, you know, with the Ninja Gaiden 2 damage and D-limb and all that stuff. Will those combos function well? Because I don't mind if the enemies have, like, you know, 10 or 15% more HP if it makes those bigger combos from Razor's Edge feel good. These stupid archers. I wonder if you can, like, I wonder if it's as simple as just using Cheat Engine to figure out whatever value controls the lock-on, and then just turn it off. Because, you know, in the Electric Underground's review, he said there is a soft targeting in the game, and I can feel it. Like, it's definitely there. And I wonder if you could switch off the, you know, the harder... I'm not sure. I don't know how it works, but I wonder if there's something you could turn off to make it more like this in terms of its targeting. Like, the fact that there's a lock-on at all, you don't need a lock-on in Ninja Gaiden. Like, the soft targeting is the best thing about controlling the combat. You don't need you just point him where to go and he goes there. And for the most part, I won't say it's a perfect system. He sometimes goes for things you don't want him to go for, but it feels great in Ninja Gaiden 1 and 2. Even in Ninja Gaiden 3, the soft targeting is great. For the most part, when you point him in a direction, he goes where you want him to go. He fights who you want him to fight, and it's great. Come here! Oh, these stairs, man. These guys are kicking ass here. You're getting the full... No, he died before he could get the full treatment. Fiendbooster says, it's the Team Ninja effect. They goated. Lol. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're... I still to this day wonder what Ninja Gaiden 3 would have looked like if Itagaki was still there and the original team from Ninja Gaiden 2 was there. I really want to know where they would have taken it next in terms of the gameplay. Because who knows, maybe they would have eventually, blundered. Or maybe they would have made another banger. And I wish that we could have seen it. And I'm gonna hold, this is just me, because it's wishful thinking. Because I like the Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit. but I looked up to make sure, and it seems like the character designer for Ninja Gaiden 3 was still there. It's like they weren't like someone new with Hayashi or whatever. They were there with Team Ninja when Ninja Gaiden 2 came out, so maybe we would have still got this really cool outfit in Itagaki's version of Ninja Gaiden 3. Oh, Fiend Booster says, I'm pretty sure Itagaki didn't want to do anything after Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh, that's sad. Because, like, you know, you gotta do the trilogy. But yeah, if that's the case, then that would have been a shame. I understand it though. Like maybe, you know, maybe he was like, you know, this game's gonna be my magnum opus, and then that's it. It's like my masterpiece, and now I'm done. You know, go out on a high note kind of thing. Generally, I just love the animations in Ninja Gaiden 3 as well. Like, Razor's Edge has some outstanding animation work. Everything he does looks so great. Like, all his combos look so good. I really do hope they make a Razor's Edge Black. Or just Ninja Gaiden 3 Black. They don't have to call it Razor's Edge again. Like, I would like to see what they would... I mean, if they'd probably be lazy with it like they did. I wouldn't be surprised if they are lazy. And it's just Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge with better graphics. And they don't change anything. But, you know, if they did give it the 2 Black treatment and they changed some of it, I'd still be curious to see what they do with it. Like, I would like it. I would like to have it. Because I would just immediately... I hope that they at least give you Chapter Challenge, you know, right out of the gate. I don't want to play through the dumb story. The story's so dumb. The whole thing with Kana and Mizuki. Like, I don't care. The mutants were... You know, I came around on those. They're interesting. I just don't really like the designs of them. If they had changed the designs where they didn't still have the serpent-y ones that still have the human head thing, they look so crappy. If they looked cooler, I might like them more. But as a concept, they're fine. You know, trying to mix it up and change it from fiends and whatnot, yeah, fine. And straight, one of the things I don't like in Razor's Edge, fighting the ninjas in general. They're just not fun to fight. I just don't like fighting them. They don't feel like this at all. Like, nothing that I enjoy from fighting the ninjas in this game feels the same in Razor's Edge at all. No! Get off! Come here, yeah, eat the wall. Aris says, damn, your game looks so nice. Is this 4K, no upscaling? No, this is, what is it? Is it 4K? No, this is a 1440p. No, it's not. No, it is 4K. No, that's, it's borderless, and I'm running in 4K, downsampling to 1440p for the stream. And I'm running reshade. What am I running on here? I'm just running a sharpen and a tone map thing. So here's what it looks like normally. See the difference? Like, it's very subtle. It just deepens the contrast, like, a little bit, and just sharpens it just a touch. And, yeah, I think it's on maximum settings. It might be on high. Yeah, it's only on high, because even on a 5090 at 4K maximum settings, this game will dip below 60, because optimization, I guess. But it, oh, and I'm running... There's a mod on Nexus Mods that modifies the ray tracing with... what is it called? Ray reconstruction or something. DL... And you have to have DLSS on for it to work. I do have DLSS on performance to stop it dipping. The ray reconstruction thing just makes the lighting look a little It's subtle. It's very subtle, but I downloaded it because I thought it looked nice. Sucks that the 5090 can't run this thing flat out at 120 FPS like all day long. It sucks. But I found that actually if you just run this game locked at 60 and then use lossless scaling to double it to 120, it for some reason it looks and feels better than playing it at 120. I don't know, maybe it's just because it takes the 60 FPS and smooths it rather than... Some of the effects still look like the motion blur looks a little grainy, even at 100 FPS, 120 FPS when it does reach 120. But lossless scaling makes it look really good. See, look, if I put it on, it may drop below 60 if I put it on quality. But it, like, I'm not noticing much of a difference, especially with these virtual textures. But it might not even show on stream. But I will put it on there for. Do we have the incendiary? No, we don't. I used to love just jumping and throwing the windmill shuriken through the window at these guys. I wonder if we can just cook them. Can I interest you guys in a barbecue? Yeah. Eat it. Anoma's Play says, if you have difficulties with the 5090, what will my future 5070 do? It'll be fine. Just put DLSS on, and honestly, you won't notice much of a difference. Like, you might notice it here or there with some of the sharper details, but I don't know. I can't definitively say because I am playing this on a 1080p monitor, and I'm using super resolution to upscale it to 4K for extra detail, and then I'm downsampling it to 1440p for the stream because I don't have a 4K high refresh rate screen. I just have a high refresh rate 1080p panel. I've had it since like 2018. But I do have a 4K TV though, like a 65-inch OLED, and I looked at it on there, and it looks nice, even with DLSS on, like, you know, balanced. It still looks pretty good. The only thing I don't like about Unreal 5 stuff is some of the motion blur and the particle effects are kind of pixely sometimes. Have a good one, Fiend Busa. Thanks for coming by. Somebody else, he said I'm out too, so I think somebody else was leaving. I can't scroll up, so I can't see who it was. No! We need to get out of here so we can go get the guy with the fire. Excuse me. Get the guy with the fire. There he goes. Nice face, buddy. Come here. We need to do a guillotine throw on one of these guys. Right now. Guillotine throw. There you go. Oh. Eat it. Son Goku says, it's a shame the Steam Deck can't run this game. Yeah. Even the GPD Win 4 with the 6800U, because I've got the first version of it. I know they had multiple ones after that. It doesn't run very well on the lowest settings, and at that point it looks worse than just playing Sigma 2 Black mod with the Master Collection, so you might as well just play that. Let's mix it up a little bit. Go over there. Yeah, the flail! The flail are amazing, man. See what I mean? The flail! Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Bam! I will definitely try to talk to Fiend Busa later, though, and get the newer version of the mod for this to see the different spawns and stuff. It'll be... I'll get it today, And then I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow because I need to do some more stuff for my watch videos. But next time I stream, when I stream this, I'll stream the updated mod and we'll, you know, see what's different. Huh? Oh, you don't! Yeah, eat it! Eat it! You're not killing me up here, you're not doing it. No! The flames! Let's get the dragon sword out so we can close the gap. No, he's got me! I landed in the grab! Oh no! We're so far back! I've got to do that whole fight again. Yeah, we're all the way back here. Oh man. Let me look at the chat here. Khalil Rawl says, the flail looks so unique. Yeah, the flail's really cool. I'm really bummed out they didn't put the flail in Ninja Gaiden 3. I would have loved to have seen how it looked. I assume it would have looked similar to the sickle part on the Kasari Gama, because that weapon looks so cool. I love the red and the silver. All the weapons in Razor's Edge look really cool. Aris says, every time I play Ninja Gaiden 4, all I can think of is, it's a shame that NG4 is not NG 2.2.0. It could have been so much better. Yeah, I just, you know... It's a shame, isn't it? I'm glad that there are some people having fun with it, but if it ends up being the nail in the coffin for, you know, Ninja Gaiden 2 kind of gameplay from Ninja Gaiden, then it's gonna suck for me, because it makes me not want to... Makes me not want to, you know, play the new ones going forward if they're just going to be different. I mean, I probably still will. I just won't get them when they're new, which sucks because people will constantly come by and say, when are you going to play it? And I'm going to make them wait. Anoma's Place said, I didn't know he had a second channel. Oh, yeah, I started it like 5 years ago or so because I like tinkering with watches. I haven't really done much this year, though, because I bought the new computer and it's very expensive. And I've got a watch box full of watches, and so I haven't really felt the need to do anymore. And I'll be honest, I hate making videos. Editing videos is so freaking tedious. It takes so long. And, you know, I get pissed off if I film it and then the lighting looks like crap or it's not where I want it to be. And then I've got several videos where I filmed the whole process and then I scrap it because I just didn't like how it looks. Aris says, I was going to ask, you still work on your watch channel? How's it going? Yeah, I haven't done anything for like most of the year. Like I did some stuff early on this year and then I've had like a big gap. But, you know, I saw these really nice stainless steel cases with sapphire glass for some retro 80s and 90s Casios, and I really like those kinds of Casios. So I managed to get in some parts for review and I, you know, showed off how to put it together and recorded all that. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that together because they're really beautiful cases. And so, you know, sometimes when I really like something, I really want to show it off, so I'm excited to show those. I just really like those vintage Casios, like the F91W and the A168 and the A158. They look so cool. I love the faceplates with all the text on them and all the different colors that pop out. Like, there, it's just, to me, it never goes out of style. Like those Casios were like late 1980s, and I think they still look really good. Just wish that Casio would make them out of metal and put sapphire glass on them. Like, Casio should be making those. And I have some metal Casios. They don't have sapphire glass, and they don't look as good. So then you have to rely on companies that make aftermarket cases to mod them, to make them better. Oh, these guys, they love their grabs. Grab the guy, throw him at the wall right now. Do it now. There. You don't like it, do you? See, I just can't even begin to feel like I could do a combo like that in Ninja Gaiden 4. And you probably can. But like, I did several separate moves there, and then threw a shuriken, and then did a flying swallow when he was midair. And it felt so smooth. Ah, these guys. Why are you getting out the bow? I'm right here, bud. You still have the audacity to roll out of the way. The nerve! Ghost of Zero says, would you say Ninja Gaiden 4 is better than Razor's Edge? No. No. But, I mean, you know, it's subjective. I feel like Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge still feels like it has the core of Ninja Gaiden buried underneath the steel on bone and the stupid blocking dodging thing that they exaggerated so much. And the spongy enemies. Like the core, when you move around, it feels the same for the most part. It's a little clunkier, but in other places with the combos, it's also more streamlined. It's like, it feels like a kind of slightly janky version of Ninja Gaiden, but I feel like the core is still there. Whereas in Ninja Gaiden 4, the core is not there because it's a Platinum game. It's not the, it's not a Team Ninja game. And so the things that feel similar to Ninja Gaiden are the things that it's borrowing. And I like that they're there. Again, I don't play those other Platinum games. I always come back to Ninja Gaiden. And out of all the Platinum games I've played, Ninja Gaiden 4 is the one I like the most. But all the people that hate it and talk about how bad its level design is and stuff, like, I completely understand why they say that, because they're right. Like, when they criticize the level design and then they give a bunch of examples, like, oh, these levels, I don't want to, misspeak the things they've said, because I don't remember exactly what they said. It kind of goes into my brain, I get, like, the general gist of it, and then I walk away from it. But the complaints that people made who like Platinum games and Ninja Gaiden, and they hated Ninja Gaiden 4, and they say this is why. When they showed the examples, I sat back in my chair like, yeah, I can see it. You're not wrong. Aris says, overall, I would say Ninja Gaiden 4 is the better action game. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge is true NG, though. Yeah, it because the core is there. Like, I still feel like Razor's Edge could be fixed, Like, if there was enough changes to the D-Lim and the damage system and the enemy behavior, you could make it feel closer to this. And it would be amazing. But I will say, like, I didn't enjoy it much through my first playthrough, but when I played through the game as Ryu, I had a much more fun time with it. And it felt satisfying to play. I enjoyed some of the new sound effects. I think the game looks quite nice. Some of the art direction and the level design feels kind of bland and kind of samey, but graphical fidelity-wise, I think it looks nice and sharp, nice and detailed. Good lighting. Especially at the end of the game when the sun comes out. Wish they did that more. And it's nice that it runs well and I can run it on the GPD Win 4. At 60 FPS. Let's cook these guys again. We're back here, so let's cook them. Did we get them all? No. I can't believe they all just got behind the thing and then they avoided the flames. There you go. Son Goku says, what was the reason they gave Sigma 2 on the Master Collection? It didn't have blood. It was... I think it was because... the PS3 version couldn't handle the number of enemies on screen that the Xbox 360 could. So they had to bring that down. And then they also wanted to optimize it, I guess, by getting rid of all the giblets and the little bits that come off the enemies. And then they figured, let's make it a purple mist instead. Like, I don't know. Like, I think it was partially to, like, censor the blood, but also to change it? I don't know. Maybe there's some weird lore reason as to why they use the purple mist. Like, oh, they're not actually ninja people. They're like ninja fiends or something. I don't know. Like, it's weird. I'd be curious to know what their actual reason for the purple mist was. Like, if you ask them to explain it lore-wise, what does it mean? Is it just a dumb visual thing that you did? And, they did it. They clearly rolled it back when they went to Ninja Gaiden 3, because the blood decals and stuff in Ninja Gaiden 3, like the blood effects, all 3D, they were amazing. Like, they looked really good. The blood in Ninja Gaiden 3 looks better than this. Like, when the blood's on the floor and it's, like, all wet and reflective in this, because it's Unreal 5, yeah, it looks better. But the 3D blood effects when you cut through them in Ninja Gaiden 3 are surprisingly good. Especially in Razor's Edge. It looks better in Razor's Edge. But I would have to play through Ninja Gaiden 3 again and specifically look at the blood decals to see if they did change them or not. And we're doing it again, baby! No, let's change it up. Let's use the flail again. We like the flail. These guys with the... Yeah, that's right. You don't want to touch the flail. They are crazy. Yeah, we're gonna die. Oh my goodness. When I start to have fun goofing off with the flail, I start to die. The flying swallow doesn't sort of cut through them. It sort of goes into them and then sort of takes you up into the air, and you're still vulnerable against the fire and stuff, and so... Not that that's what killed me there, but there you kind of... Because of things like that, you treat the flail differently, so you move differently with the flail, and then you get killed. Or I do, anyway. I don't even care. I'm just having fun playing the game. And yes, for anybody asking... Somebody did ask earlier, and I forgot to answer. This is Master Ninja. Clarity Golden says, have you played Neo 2? I have not. I think I might have played the demo when it came out way back when, but I played the demos for Neo and it just wasn't for me. It's just not my kind of thing. Let's do the dual swords. They're my freaking jam. Oh, they interrupted it. He was about to do the frickin' the drop. Nope, he's not close enough. That's not very nice. Yeah, see, look, the frame rate dips below 60 even now. It's crazy. I gotta put DLSS back to performance. I don't even notice the difference, and I'm sure it's more in motion that you probably notice the difference, but it stops it dipping below 60 and just feels better. Ara says you don't like Souls game or Souls like. I've played some Souls like games. I played Elden Ring and it was all right. I kind of got bored more of the everything being dark and dingy and dull in Elden Ring more than anything. But I don't mind those kinds of games. I don't know. I prefer the more fast-paced, combo-driven action of Ninja Gaiden, rather than just swing, 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 roll out of the way, watch an enemy do a crazy, long, telegraphed move where is he gonna hit me? Oh, he's about to do it? No, wait, now he's gonna hit me. You know, there was like a meme where somebody showed the character getting ready to dodge out of the way or parry the move, and the guy keeps readying the attack because the animation to wind up the attack takes forever. So you keep whiffing the counter or the parry or the block, whatever. I thought that was funny, because that's how I feel against certain bosses, because you think, oh, he's about to hit me now, and then he deliberately, like, delays the hit, just so that you screw up the counter. No. Darn it, he went to grab just as I went to counter. Oh, and then I landed in the grab. Oh. Don't get close to Ryu when he does that. And I did also, in Fiend Boos's NG2B white mod, I did go into the INI and turn on hit stop again. I had it turned down. The default value is 3, and I put it down to 1. I've turned it back up to see how it feels. Because I noticed it there when I did the obliteration on that one guy. Definitely noticed it. Okay, wait for these guys to, like, step aside, and then... Yeah, there you go, all 3 of them. There you go, 3 hits, they're all cooked. I would love to have a game that's open like Elden Ring, though, but with Ninja Gaiden combat. Like, you're just running through some beautiful forest, and then you get ambushed by a bunch of ninjas, and you just have an amazing fight. Like, I want that. I want that so much. Like, in Breath of the Wild, I used to just run around looking for groups of guys to fight. Because I thought it was fun, and I was thinking, I'd love to be able to do this with Ninja Gaiden combat. Oh, man. Anoma's Place says, I'm going to have a marriage, not mine, and I'm looking for a watch. I saw the second channel, and I'm curious about the watch on the last video. The last one I did, the Overlander, the one that's got like the orange on the dial, because that's a really cool one. I remember seeing that online, and I wanted to do one myself because it looks so cool with that particular dial. Really nice dial. They're hard to get hold of sometimes, though. Like, I remember when I was Watch Parts Plaza that sells the OEM dials, and they didn't have it in stock, and then I added it to my notifications, and then the next day they had one in stock, so I was like, I better buy it before it disappears. Red Eyes says, Ninja Gaiden 4 feels like a Souls game. What makes you say that? Because one of the things that I think of immediately with Souls games is the kind of the more slow, methodical combat, where you're, more about dodging out of the way. Whereas Ninja Gaiden 4 is, it's very fast. I'm curious, what element from Souls games do you feel is present in Ninja Gaiden 4 that makes you say that? Because I'm curious. Oh, I hate it. That's the thing I don't like about the dual swords. He doesn't do the flying swallow if he's not close enough. No! I knew he was going to do that as soon as I saw him floating towards me like that. Do the guillotine throw! Thank you. Oh, you guys and your teleporting. You're freaking getting it now. You're getting it. Yeah, nice freaking torso, buddy. Where's your friend? Where is he? The dodging and the blocking. Yeah, I can see that to a degree. I know what you mean. No. Come here. You're done. There you go. Come here. Oh! No, we fell down, which means we gotta fight him again. No! Ah! Now we gotta fight everything again. Oh, those frickin' mages, man. In terms of, certainly with the timed blocks and stuff, but it still feels quite different because of the speed. Well, I'm gonna speed through these fights this time. I might use the wind blades a little bit, just because I keep dying. I keep dying. For your entertainment. Oh, excuse me. The camera's still annoying. There you go. Green Nate says, I think the thing that bothers me the most is for the 4 games, they've never settled on a definitive voice for Ryu. Every game is a different voice. Yeah, I know, it's really annoying. I just want the Ninja Gaiden 1 voice. I will say that I like his voice in Ninja Gaiden 4 purely, don't care much for the grunts, but his speaking voice reminds me of Dead or Alive 2 on the PlayStation 2, so it makes me feel nostalgic. If you remember DOA 2 Hardcore, the English version. Like, I liked a lot of the voices in that. I liked the way Zack sounded, I liked the way Tina sounded, Bass. Kasumi was fine. Leon, Bayman, Genfu, they were all... Actually, I think I liked them all. And Helena didn't have that really annoying, fake French accent thing that was a little over the top. Like, Ryu was probably one of the weakest voices in DOA 2, to be honest, because he kind of just, you know... I don't know, it was fine, but... It wasn't my favorite, but it, you know, hearing a similar voice nowadays still makes me feel nostalgic for it. Shadow Knight says, I wish that Justin Gross was the voice actor across all the games. Yeah, me too. Oh man. It would have been so great to hear him do more grunts in Ninja Gaiden 2, you know, doing the... Oh, he doesn't do it on that one. Oh, that's right, I didn't make him do it there. I've forgotten how he does the one noise that I like so much. But yeah, I would have loved to have heard him do more. Oh crap! I had the wind blades on by mistake. I wasted it. Fine. I'm gonna get this guy here. Thank you. Do it. Shoot him. Thank you. Clarity Golden says, I remember just being amazed at how good DOA 2 looked. I know. Oh man. It was so cool. I was also, like, considering how good Dead or Alive 2 looked, I was blown away with Dead or Alive 3. Some of the stages with the reflective wooden floor, DOA 3 looked amazing. DOA 2, Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, and DOA 3. Yeah, that's right, fellas. Can't take it! Alright, we're gonna do the wind blades on this group of guys up here. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. Hey, fellas, don't mind if I do. We gotta get rid of these frickin' guys first. Yeah, would you see that guy over there? Where's the mage? There he is. Now he's dead. No, he shot me through the wood! There's always more of these frickin' mages! Come here! Son Goku says, would you consider streaming any of the DOA games? Are you good? No, I'm not good. I am not very good at DOA at all. I like it, and I enjoy playing it, but I am a filthy casual when it comes to DOA. I only ever play as Tina. Because I like to freaking grab them and throw them. Like, if you want to see some DOA 2 Tina gameplay, then I can do that. And I briefly, like, tried to practice playing as Rachel in DOA 5 last round. Or maybe it was DOA 5 Ultimate. I forget which one is the final one. It might be... I'm not sure. I think it's Ultimate. But, you know, I liked how Rachel looked in that, so that's why I tried to get better with her in that. But I just prefer DOA. I like the simplicity of the way DOA 2 feels. Like, DOA 5 and DOA 6, they try to sort of make the combos even more in-depth, and I was never very good at it, so I just like the way DOA 2 and DOA 3 feel. We're just gonna give these guys the wind blades. Because there will be more. both getting it. Come here. Where's this other guy? Did he fall down? Yeah, he's still alive, look. He won't shake it off. He must have fallen down here. Let's see. Yeah, he did. Let's see here. Oh, it's just these guys. Come here. Get closer to them before they shoot you. This staircase throws him off a little bit. That's what I wanted to do. Oh my goodness, get to that save point. Nero says, do you like Sekiro? I've never played it. I always told myself that I would grab it when it was like $5 on sale, but it's never gone down that low, and so I've just never bothered. Okay. We've still got the wind blades on, that's good. Oh, don't mind if I do, fellas. Any more? Oh, these guys. Watch out! Ah, frick. This is dumb. Hopefully, I can't remember if Fiend Busa turned down how many guys jump here, so it may just be these three. It is. Yeah, because that's why he put the mages there, so you can just fight them instead. There we go, now we're going to fight this guy, but he's going to be surrounded by other guys. So we're going to get the staff. Do a little spin cycle. I think he's going to be surrounded by Spider Ninja. Yeah, there they are. No! How did he grab me out of that? Fine, do the wind blades. Then when they're all dead... Ah, he freaking slapped me into a wall just as I was doing the UT there. Like there is a... Oh, you can try again. You don't have to go back to the save points. That's good. Do you prefer the wind blades or the Inazuma lightning Ninpo? Oh, the wind blades, definitely. Freaking love the wind blades. Lightning's cool too. It's a shame. Why can't we have both? I don't know why they get rid of it. Let's just do the wind blades. And then when they're dead... Just, excuse me, I need to spin! Oh my goodness, this is chaos! I need another UT, please. He won't do it, though. He won't do it! No! Ah... Interdimensional Lizard says, this fight is notoriously packed with enemies in the white mod. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of freaking ninjas in this fight. It's chaos. I could just spam the wind blades to get rid of them, but I don't want to... I kind of want to try and use the essence for UTs rather than use all three wind blades. I probably could just use the wind blades 3 times and get rid of them. I wonder if I can just get away with this. I was already on the floor. You can't get me while I'm invincibility frames. What is happening? Get off me! Oh, there's too many shurikens. Oh my goodness. No! Yeah, it's crazy. I wouldn't mind dialing these guys down just a little bit in this fight, so there's maybe only like 3 of them instead of... I don't know how many there are. I'll do the wind blades and see how many it kills. Because it feels like there's a little too many of them. I wouldn't mind if they, you know, there was just 3 at a time and they kept spawning. That would be fine. So let's see. Before they start kicking my ass here. Yeah, there's 7 of them. And that guy there was still alive by the looks of it. So So there might have been 8. No, I'm gonna die again. Yowza! Arandel says, I still haven't beaten this fight with the white mod on Mentor, lol. The mages messed me up. Yeah, the mages. That's why I did the wind blades. But, yeah. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll, if I die to this again, I'll go back to the save point and then fight the mages again. Instead of using the wind blades, I'll fight them. Even there, even on performance mode with DLSS, that dropped down a little bit. So much going on. I can't even land to absorb essence because these guys keep hitting me. I want to just freaking guillotine throw one of these guys, and he's not doing it. Alright, we'll do the checkpoint, and we'll fight the mages. And I'm gonna use my jam. Oh, well, you don't have the dual swords at this point. I'll try and treat... Although we have maxed out everything, don't we? But from the point of view of story mode, where you may not have the dual swords yet, let's just do it with the dragon sword. Because if you're playing, you know... Although, gosh, if you're... I'm pretty sure they got rid of the upgrade locks, didn't they? In Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So you can just... If you have the essence, you can just upgrade it to level 3 in Chapter 1 again, which is nice. Do the guillotine throw! Eat it! You get the full treatment! I hate these archers, they're so annoying. Don't make me cook you, don't make me do it! I'm gonna do it in a second, I swear. If they hit me one more time, I'm cooking them. I just don't want to waste it just in case I need to spam the wind blades on those claw ninjas. Like, these archers are no joke. Thanks for the blue. Well, you don't have the true dragon sword in Chapter 2 either, so I don't think it should matter if you use the dual swords. Yeah, I'm just trying to sort of handicap myself to where, you know... That might be how it goes if you're going through story mode. Oh, frick. How did you not absorb it? Gosh, it's just pixels and motion blur. This is why you need UTs in this fight. No, please do another one. I need this. No, I didn't mean to do that. No, we're gonna die. Whoa. That was going well there for a little while. We need to just do it again. Oh, I need to get the drop on one of these guys. Like, if you have everything at your disposal, you can just win blades and then win. That's why it's called the win blades. The D is a soft D, so it's the win blades. You just win when you use them, especially if they're level 3. But I'm going to try and do it without using them more than once. So we'll use them once here. I'm going to go like this. Oh, they hit you mid-air. That's the thing. You are actually not safe in mid-air with certain enemies. They will throw things at you if you try to go for a drop. Not so safe for work says that was painful. What did I do? Ah, crap. Oh, man. When you hit walls, too, when they knock you into walls, it hurts. Can we drop him on the guy? Yes, we can. Maybe we could do a little bit of that. Just for funsies. See, if you said to me, I don't have upgraded weapons, maybe like level 2 at most, right? Whatever's available. What I used to do in Master Ninja on original Ninja Gaiden 2 was use the Falcon's Talons, and I would just do the Flying Swallow Azuna drop over and over and over so that I could preserve my health. So let's see how that goes in here. Maybe we can Azuna drop all these guys on his head. Maybe that's what Fiend Busa intended us to do. So let's do it. We're gonna try anyway. Oh, we're getting some of this in too. No, he can grab you. There's no invincibility frames on the 360Y with the Falcon's Talons. They can get you. Oh man, this is chaos. This is actually just chaos. And I know I have a bunch of items I could be using too, but we know how I deal with that. I've tried to condition myself to win without using items. Although we may have to use some. Just 360 with the lunar. I know, I was doing that a few minutes ago. I'm just trying to have fun with this, do something different. But we'll do the 360 with the lunar. But the 360 lunar is the way to beat this thing, because that's what you do in Chapter 1. And it's, it's the same here, but another thing that you can do, maybe you got to this point, you didn't upgrade the staff for whatever reason, then the Falcon's Talons, as long as I think they might have to be in, I can't remember if they have to be level 2 in order to do the Flying Swallow Azuna. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. There's no guys here. Ah, frick. No essence here, I mean. Now he's dead. And I'm dead. Yep. Oh, man. Ghost of Zero says, what if Johnny Young Bosch voiced Ryu? That would be terrible. That would actually be awful. Yeah, do not do that. Don't have that. That would be awful. Yeah, no, it wouldn't sound good. Would not sound good at all. Just wanted to throw that out there, he says. Sometimes he doesn't do what I want him to do, and then I get into trouble. Yeah, wow. I just wish that it was... I want to do the thing where you do a homing jump at them, and then scoop them up for an Azuna, and he keeps missing. Like, I'm not close enough. I'm kind of just doing it and hoping he nabs one of them. Oh man, that's terrible. Terrible start. It's still kind of amazing that to this day, the best thing they did in terms of getting back into the fight, the game that did it the best, was Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. If you die and try again, it's like instant. They really sped that up, and I like that. Alright, let's just win this fight now. Ah, frick, what the heck hit me? Oh man, I just want to win. Oh man, just let's win, and then I die. Interdimensional Lizard said that's one of the big downsides of the OG Ninja Gaiden 2, staring at the load screens between the boss attempts. Yeah, feels really slow. Razor's Edge did a good job with that. Ah, frick, too slow. There we go, that's what I want to do. Oh, and then the boss gets me. See, the trick there really is to get one of them in one of those drops, and then when he drops his essence, you can do the thing on the boss. Oh man, there's so much flying around, it's crazy. Imagine if I didn't have the mod on that makes the explosions less of an eyesore that block your vision. Little Sky says, I wish Ninja Gaiden 2 Black got more updates. Yeah, me too. Seems like they just abandoned it. They just released it, fixed it a little bit, and then that was it. Gosh, I can't even like dodge away to do like a kick off a shoulder. There's so much going on. And by the way, Little Sky, I know you wrote Ninja Gaiden 3 there, but I assume you mean Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, because I think I saw you type Ninja Gaiden 3 earlier, and then you corrected yourself to say 2. I'm not sure if maybe that was someone else. I kind of glance up and down at the chat. No, I'm dead again. Oh man, this is nuts. I've done this before, though. I've never had this much trouble. What's going on with me, huh? What happened to my brain? Rozzy says, hi, he's talking to Zipman X. He says, Hayate? Who's that? I only know, the only person I know is Ein. Yeah, or Ian, or I can't remember how they say it. I think it was Ein. Gosh, I hate how the boss blocks that. That sucks. No, he grabbed me. Fine, we'll use one of these. Try and stay in the fight. No, there's too many explosions. Whoa. Darkslayer Zero says, is the white mod harder than Sigma 2 Black or something? No, I think Sigma 2 Black is easier, but there are some of the spawns, he's done them differently. Although he came into the stream earlier and said he has done an update that he wanted to send me, where he's changed some of the spawns for this. So I'm wondering if he's going through and adjusting them. I love how they were all clustered on me, and then they all moved away when I wanted to do the spin. Oh man, like it's so difficult when you can't see what you're doing. Yeah, look at all these guys. Let's see, I'm gonna do a test now, okay? I'm gonna start the fight with the wind blades. Then, I'm gonna do them again as soon as all the guys spawn. I'm gonna see if 3 wind blades clears them all out, or if they keep spawning. Because normally I don't bother killing them, I just try to hit the boss as much as possible in all the commotion. So let's see, we're gonna start with the wind blades. And we're gonna start by hitting the wall, excuse me. Wind blades. So that's 8 guys. No, oh, stop. He's got a lot of reach on that grab. Let's try again. The funny thing is, if you play this game on lower difficulties, these chapters are much shorter. They're long because the fights last a while, and you have to redo them a bunch of times. You know, if you get yourself killed like I do. That's another 8. Yeah, and then there's more. I should... Ah, crap. I should be using the essence to attack, you know, to kill the boss between all this. Wow, that almost took my whole health bar. So that's 24, and there's more! So that's 32 freaking claw ninjas so far. Not a single one of them gave me red either. We can't keep doing it. Can't see. We can't see if it's a bottomless pit. They gave me some blue. Oh man, these explosions. No, I didn't want to grab. I just wanted to OT that guy. Oh. Alright, so we're not going to bother killing all the guys because they last forever. Oh my goodness. They're just playing this juggling act. Oh. I think after I beat this fight and get to the next save point, I'm just going to end the stream and go get something to eat and relax. I just felt like streaming this because I hadn't streamed in a few days and I just wanted to throw on the game and just hang out with you fine people. And get my ass kicked on Master Ninja. Wow, the UT on those is really good against this guy. So he's dead, and then we can just... No, I landed in the grab! Like, you saw the blue essence fly into him. I was about to freaking do it. That's another thing I don't like, landing in grabs. But I guess that's the game's way of... I wouldn't be... Like, I'd love to ask the original developers, is that a design choice? Are they punishing you for using the Azuna drop? What does that say? Dan Gapster... excuse me. Repeating... Not so safe for work says, repeating a question from earlier that you may have missed. How are you doing? Are people still giving you a hard time about not liking Ninja Gaiden 4 as much as... No, not really. I think it's just a few people that were, you know, kind of annoyed or irritated. I'm not sure. But that seems to have died down for now. But then again, I don't check the comments much anymore. I just, you know, they popped up when I was getting ready to stream again. And when I read those comments, I just, you know... Yeah, there's always going to be people that disagree and get mad about it. But I still, you know... When someone says, I liked you and I watched your stuff in the past, and then they're upset about something I said, it makes me feel bad because I felt like I let them down. It's like, oh, you know, I really liked watching this guy's stuff, and then years later he says something dumb, and I don't like it, and I feel bad because, you know, there was once a time where I entertained this person, and now they don't like it. But, you know, it's probably best that I don't mention stuff like that. You know, I should just ignore that kind of stuff. Yeah, Christopher says, what's bro doing? I would have passed this level like 30 minutes ago. I know, I don't know what's going on with me. I don't usually have this much trouble with this fight. Oh my goodness. Like, I've done this before lots of times. I've never had this much trouble. Like, even with all these ninjas. You know, I enjoyed using the Falcon's Talons. I want to use those again. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's, I appreciate the sentiment behind bringing it up. Alright. We're gonna go Falcon's Talons and have some fun here. Oh, and then I land in the grab. That's so annoying. Alright, fine. Yeah, my philosophy of not using items really does bite me in the butt for things like this. Because I'm sure if I just use a few healing items, I could just easily do this. I'm not sure why I'm having so much trouble with it. Like, I've done this before on the first try, and I'm just getting stuck now with all the chaos. It's just, we'll just do the thing you're supposed to do with the lunar here. And he won't do, just, please do what I want. Wow. Seriously. Christopher says, just kidding, Dan. Get fun. Don't worry. No, but it's funny you say that, even if you're joking. I am thinking, like, it's because it's in the back of my mind, like, what am I doing? Still stuck on this fight. I've done this before. What is happening? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. I love that the freaking attack hits the ninjas. See what I mean, though? Like, you don't need the enemies to kill you in one hit, although the boss does do a heck of a lot of damage. They're so aggressive in this game. That's where the difficulty comes from. I still think he should pare it back, though. He should make it, like, 3 or 4 of the ninjas instead of 8. 8 is too much. I'll definitely have to see the update that he's done for it. Regular UT for the lunar is buffed. Try that. Alright. Another thing they did in Razor's Edge was that when you change your weapon and then you restart, it keeps the weapon you changed to, which is nice. I need that essence where you... Yeah, you're right. The 360 Lunar is not the one to use anymore, is it? It is definitely the regular. No! I did it! He did Essence went into him, and then he freaking... Not so safe for work says, you might be hungry, and that's fine. You need to eat something, like cake. But Sonia is nowhere to be seen. No, there's no Rachel either. There's no cake. There's no cake, and there's no milkshake. Gotta have a milkshake with your cake. You can't just have cake on its own. What are you gonna wash it down with? No, I'm getting distracted by making dumb jokes now. Get me distracted. Interdimensional Lizard says, if you find it too difficult, Fiend Busa will just make it all the more diabolical. Zipman X says, what's the bigger life crisis? Getting bald or not being able to progress on Master Ninja anymore? Oh, man. I don't know. Wasn't there a fighting... Didn't somebody tell me recently there was a fighting competition where some guy who was young, like in his 20s or whatever, got beaten by a woman who was like 54. And so it's like age, like, I want, when I get older, I still want to be able to beat Master Ninja. Don't take my Master Ninja faculties away from me. I need those. Yeah, gosh, the Dragon Sword UT is so nerfed against this guy. Whereas the staff is actually kind of amazing. See, now we should be able to get a... See, we're only getting single charges here, but we do have enough essence for a double. No, we're dead. We're freaking dead. Rozzy says, I'd prefer a version of the mod that is as close as possible to Vanilla 2. You'll notice that the dogs are nowhere to be seen in this mod. That's true. That is true. Like, over the years, we've always really hated the wolves, because, especially in, like, Chapter 11, because they're kind of insane. And I don't mind if Fiend Busa pairs them back, and instead of, like, a fight where there's tons of dogs all the time, you have a mix of ninjas or even some fiends, like the Gaja or something. But it would be nice to still have some of the dogs. And again, I'm really curious to see what he's changed in his update, because he came in here earlier talking about that he's done an update. So I'll message him later and see if I can get that from him. In fact, I'll do Chapter 2 again on the new update to see what's changed, since that's, you know, it's what we've done today. Might as well do it while it's fresh in my mind. Alright, we'll just use the Wind Blades to get a head start with getting the essence, and then we can just spam the... Watch out! Don't fall on a grab! Turn around. Why? Oh, you're pinning one guy against the wall. Nobody's gonna get hit with that. Oh, we're dead again. Oh my gosh. Ah, man. This takes me back, though. This does take me back. Because, like, some of the fights in this are clearly ramped up. Like, he's just been like, I think I'll just throw, like 8 guys in there. You know, he's probably thinking, like, that'll be funny. And I'm sure I'm pretty sure in Ninja Gaiden 2 Vanilla, there are a bunch of guys in this fight. Ooh, he gave me a blue. He gave me the blue. Do it, please. Yes. Yeah, look at how much damage that does to him. I want to get something to eat and relax, please. No. Okay, that's fine. Oh, they love to just get in a little sneaky slap. Oh, that was just a single. Do the wind blades again. They gave me red. Now, they gave me some blue. No! They land in the freaking grabs. They know. Like, you jump in the air and they deliberately do their little grabby grabs. You know what? I don't want to die. I'm gonna die. Frick, I was about to use an item. It's chaos. Like, with all these... Who knew throwing 8 freaking ninjas, claw ninjas in here is enough to, like, make this... you know... Oh, Red Eye says 29 minutes ago, Fiend Boost had posted it. Awesome. I'll go and download it from there now. Because I don't like to bother Fiend Boost. I know that he's a busy guy, so I don't like to disturb him. We took down 2 guys there. We're gonna use one of these. Then we're gonna put this on. Come here. Please give me a blue. You can give me a blue. He won't, because that was an OT. Ooh, there's another one that's almost dead, though. And we absorbed the essence by mistake. Yes! We got another essence. We got another essence. Okay, here we go. Land in a grab. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Get hit. Doesn't matter. There we go. It's alright. There we go. Watch out. Yes! Get to the boss. Get to the boss. Get to the boss. No! You need to absorb it! Please! No! They don't want me to end the stream. They really don't. Like, they're like, you get to stay here and suffer. Back in the day, this would have been absolutely infuriating me. Whereas now I don't care. It's just fun to play Ninja Gaiden 2. Especially with the nice fancy graphics. And the Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit. A little bit of slicing. A little bit of cooking. Yeah, it's a really good UT on this guy, isn't it? See, it's just about not getting interrupted. If they interrupt you and you land in a grab, but it seems like the best thing to do is to try and do a... frick, you see what I mean? There we go. As soon as I landed to do that UT, then the incendiary shuriken exploded. He's dead. Do it! And then we finished it. But it's not over until these guys... Like, these guys will still be here. Watch, watch. Are they... No? Oh, they're gone! We did it! It only took me like 5 years, but we did it! I can rest. I can finally rest. We just have to get to the save point, which will be easier than that, because 8 claw guys is enough to disrupt everything. Yeah, and we got it back. Not so safe for work says, good job. Nicely done. Nice job. Thanks. I wish it didn't take me so long. It would have been satisfying if I did that, I don't know, like 10 times faster. Yeah, there's just... I know, I don't really hear many people talking about liking the Ninja Gaiden 1 voice over the others much, but... So maybe I'm just, you know, one of the few. But hearing the Ninja Gaiden 1 voice in Ninja Gaiden 2 Black with the Ninja Gaiden 3 outfit just feels good, man. I like it. Ryu, that's a door. You mustn't attack the door. It's... You gotta kill the guys first, otherwise they're gonna cook you. Yeah, see, they like to cook. I just wanted to guillotine throw one of them there, and he did not want to do it. Nice face, buddy. Love. See, I'm pretty sure the Ray Reconstruction mod that I installed is what makes this wood floor here super shiny. Like, it does play with the ray tracing a little bit, but I'm not sure. It does look really nice, doesn't it? Like, look at that. And again, like, it's, yeah, the reshade that I have here just makes it a little more contrasty. It's really nice. What time is it? It's basically midnight. Not so safe for work says, no, you can log off and rest up. Just don't dream of being pelted by incendiary shuriken. We need you back unscathed mentally. No, I'll try to dream of having my cake and washing it down with a nice, large milkshake. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'll have 2. You know what? No, if I go to finish the chapter, I might get, there are a few fights, like, further on, like when you're outside on the roof, where you can get overwhelmed by all the mages, so I better quit while I'm ahead and, you know, just stop here. Let's see, I'll just read a little bit more of the chat. Yeah, RTX on it. It really does, it does look nice with the ray tracing. Like, let's see, shall we? How does the lighting in this area change if I turn off the ray tracing? Oops. No. Oh, you idiot. Let's go down here and look and see if this stuff's still shiny down here. Yeah, it is. I wonder if it's because the ray reconstruction thing is on, though, which comes on when you enable DLSS. So let's turn off DLSS. So now it's native 4K. Yeah, look. It was the ray reconstruction mod. Look how different that looks now. That's so different! Yeah, this is why I liked the ray reconstruction mod. Yes, but yeah, look at that, look at that! Look at this. Look at this ghosting around him. Isn't that just diabolically terrible? I can't stand it. Then we put on the ray reconstruction. Let's see if it does in fact improve it, or if I'm losing my mind. Put on DLSS. Yo, look, it's gone. It doesn't do it. Frickin' ray reconstruction for the win. It does make some of the reflections a little grainy, but I don't know if changing DLSS to quality will change that. Let's see. Or yeah, just having DLAA on. Like anti-aliasing. No, it is still a little pixely. I'm looking underneath the door specifically. But, yeah. The ray reconstruction mod that's on Nexus Mods for this really does make it look nice. Although, is it the ray reconstruction or is it just using ray tracing? Maybe that was just software Lumen that was bad. Let's see. Let's turn this off. Leave TSR, why not? Yeah, no. It's just ray tracing that does it. So if you have ray tracing on, it will fix it. So you don't need the mod. So that's good. Does the mod make the thing down here shiny, though? No, that's the ray tracing. Isn't that nice? Look at that. You can see Ryu's reflection in the wood. It's giving me Dead or Alive 3 vibes. If you know, you know. That one stage where you can knock them out of the roof onto the top of the Japanese buildings. So let's see if I put DLSS on. Because I think on the description of the mod it says the ray reconstruction only works if you have DLSS enabled. So yeah, it does kind of it makes it more prominent, makes the floor look a little more wet, which I quite like. That's not bad though. Gosh, I do. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, some of the pixeliness is a little, you know, I could do without that, but still, all in all, I do really like how this game looks. Just wish it ran better. You know, you shouldn't need a 5090 to run this flat out. I mean, even with the 5090 at 4K, you can't run it at 120 locked on max settings with ray tracing. It's such a shame. But I digress. Alright. That's going to do it for this stream. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Watching me suffer against a pack of angry claw ninjas. I'll see you next time.